Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WILN Sports Special presentation of the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week number 9, as the Comets of Crestwood play host to the Berwick Bulldogs. You are looking live at Crestwood High School Stadium on the campus of Crestwood High School. Thank you for joining us for continuing coverage of high school football on WILN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi, Mike Sosar on the sidelines, Jim Burns on the stats. And before we have tonight's coin toss, we now pause for our national anthem.
By Crestwood Senior
Mia Costello.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, Mia.
That has been our national anthem. And currently both teams' captains going out to meet with our referee tonight, Jay Rowan. His umpire is Carmen Saporito. Ned Caffrey, the linesman, the line judge, Harold Jackson. Tonight's field judge is Brendan Boyle. Bob Hufford is tonight's side judge. And you may have noticed number 13 for Crestwood in street clothes, arm in a sling. That's Crestwood's outstanding sophomore quarterback, Jane Shedlock. Got hurt in the Hazleton area game a couple weeks ago and is done for the season, as reported in a couple of publications. So getting the call again, Joe, and he played very well last week against Hanover area. We're talking about freshman Jack Rogers.
Rogers did a great job after coming in for Shedlock. Moved the offense well. We've seen Crestwood against Hazleton. I was impressed defensively. I talked about this before. They run to the ball well. They tackle. So it'll be an interesting matchup. Berwick has moved the football, Marty. They are 2-6 on the season, but they have moved the football offensively. Been hurt by turnovers. Been in the red zone several times last game against Danville, could not cash in, and that has cost them.
And the other thing, Joe, a tough stretch for the Bulldogs, not only Danville, but the week before playing an undefeated Dallas team. And before we get too far along, the Bulldogs, under the direction of former standout and current athletic director and interim head coach Bo Orlando, who's wearing a ton of hats at this particular point. Current head coach Mike Bennett still out on leave, and we had mentioned it when it was first announced, and of course hoping he's watching tonight, and just want to let Coach Bennett know that we said hello. And back deep for the Bulldogs, number 4 Sean Bankus, number 7 Braylon Hawkins, and it's going to be Bankus. And he is going to be out across the 30-yard line, tackled at the 33, where the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10.
Sean Banks on the return.
Talked about the Bulldogs being able to move the football. They're going to start their offense on the right hash. Let's see what the coaching staff has in store.
Saw him a bunch of times last year playing various positions, but saw sometime a quarterback, Ethan Lear, the senior, again gets the start tonight. And this time it's going to be a toss play that the red jerseyed Comets stack up for no gain.
One of the things we talked about, the Crestwood defensively, they run well sideline to sideline.
Bunch of the Comets.
Bulldogs picked up, looks like maybe a half a yard on that play.
And that was Kishbaugh that got the carry. Second and long coming up for the Comets, opening possession of the ball game. And this one will be handed off to leading rusher Tyler Winter. And Winter with a nice gain out across the 40 to the 41 for a gain of about 8. Third and short coming up for the Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, the offensive line there, good push by the Bulldogs. And Winter picked up 8 yards, forcing a 3rd and 2.
It's going to be 3rd down and a long 2. Ball is on the 41-yard line.
I think you find teams that go well sideline to sideline, sometimes you need to run right at them, Marty, see if they can make the play.
Fake, and it's Lear leaning forward. It's going to depend on the spot. Now, the official on the far sideline, but they're going to say it's a Grand Central first down, but that's official on the far side. I didn't think gave him enough.
Ball's going to be out to the 43-yard line where it's going to be...
Lear made the fake right up the gap between the guard and center and is able to pick up that first down.
And I would think tonight the Bulldogs want to continue to establish the run, but also try to control that clock as well.
I think the part of it, Marty, is you establish the run, which helps you with the passing game.
And this will be Winter again. Winter's got some open field. Winter down the sideline, inside the 20, and just tripped up by Lazo, but not before he picks up a big Grand Central Bulldog first down.
Winter did a great job there of biding his time until he turned it up the field. Picked up, obviously, great yardage. This is where the Bulldogs have struggled. Let's see what they come up with. They are now in the red zone.
FNL Doors red zone, coach, and Winter picked up a gain of 44 to put them in the red zone. Brought to you by FNL Doors. 3 receivers go to the top of your screen. Lear's going to keep, and he got tripped up by Lincoln Bibla.
Bibla did a great job tackling. That really was an open field. Winter tried to come back inside. Bibla made the tackle.
Held Lear to a gain of 2, but if he didn't trip him up, there was an opportunity to possible 6.
Lear getting some play call from the sideline.
Lear rolls right, looks to the end zone, throws, and overshot Kishbaugh, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and long.
If you're the wide receiver, Marty, you need to take the route just a little bit inside before you take the out route, because you're going to run out of space, and that's what happened there. Ball was overthrown.
So they officially mark it at the 11, Joe. We'll call 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. They can get a first down at the 2 without scoring. And as you see in that shot, some umbrellas up as we have a light rain at the moment here in Mountaintop. Lear looking, still looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run. And he gets hit hard at about the 4. A host of Comets brought him down shy of the first down.
Lear on the carry.
They're going to look at a 4th and 1 here, Marty.
Tackle.
Interesting play call. Here you see,
They're placing the ball on the 4-yard line.
thought we were going to get a replay there, and we did not. But Lear did a good job going to his right, found an open area, took it down to the 4, or close to the 4.
4th down and short. Lear's going to try the sneak, and he's going to get the first down just shy of the goal line. It's a Grand Central first down for Ethan Lear.
1-yard line, first and goal.
Good push by that offensive line, takes it to the 1. So the Bulldogs looking to take advantage early of Winter's big run. Tyler Winter is a senior. They have him listed 5'7", 165.
But it's going to go back to Lear, and he got enough push for the 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria, Berwick touchdown on the opening drive of the night.
Bulldogs strike early, something they have not been able to do. They have moved the ball about 70 yards for the touchdown. Offensive line doing a good job on the push.
And number 1, Luke Peters, the left footer. Senior on for the point after. Low snap. Kick is up and goes through. It's good. 7:27 left in the opening quarter on the first drive of the night. The Bulldogs lead it 7-0.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
2 Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
First Keystone Community Bank is here for you. You can bank online anywhere with our mobile app, pay bills, and make remote deposits. Personal banking safely done. We're here for you with 19 convenient locations. We are First Keystone Community Bank.
Doing the kicking.
After the opening possession for a touchdown, Bulldogs lead it 7-0.
Marty Lear with the sneak. Touchdown. Peters with the kick. Winters 2 rushes for 52 yards. The big one set them up, and the Bulldogs go to a 7-0 lead.
Peters kicked it away to Lazo, and Lazo's going to be tackled. Brought down in the open field on special teams by Aiden George, a freshman.
At the 28-yard line.
So the Comets will start 1st and 10 from the 28. Damon's Grill is proud to support all of the area sports teams. Visit Damon's Grill in Hazleton for fantastic food and great times. Damon's Grill is famous for their ribs, burgers, salads, and more. There's something on the menu for everyone. Damon's Grill is open daily at 11 a.m. for appetizers, lunch, and dinner with 4 big screen projectors and 30 flat panel TVs. There's no better place to watch all the games than Damon's Grill. Damon's Grill can also cater your at-home or corporate events too. And the Comets try a sneak of their own.
Nothing there.
As actually
Tried to
Swank,
go left side, Marty, and Bulldogs come up big on that first down defensively.
and I apologize, it wasn't Rogers that was in. Swank went under center and tried to sneak, but the Bulldogs held fast, only a gain of a yard. And it looks like Barrett is in the shotgun formation to take the direct snap. And he's going to run with it. And Barrett pulling his way out across the 35-yard line to about the 36, leaving the Comets with a
Barrett, 26 on the carry.
third down and a long
About
2.
the 36-yard line. It's going to be third
And Joe,
down
we
and
saw a
2.
lot of that a couple weeks ago against Hazelton area where they went strictly to the run, and it was Barrett, and it was Rolls, and it was Swank. And they've come out here tonight doing a lot of the same.
Both of these teams are going to use the run game, Marty, to try to set up whatever they do off the pass.
And this is Barrett, big run. He gets out across the 45 near midfield for a Grand Central first down.
Right side, Marty, he ran out of 2 tackles.
First down.
Barrett taking a direct snap.
No, but if they can go trips, and if they go trips, we have to check.
Now for the first time tonight, it looks like number 12, Jack Rogers, into the lineup. And he's lining up in the shotgun with Barrett next to him. And it'll be Barrett giving it off to Lazo. Lazo is in the Berwick territory and in the open field. Inside the 20, one man to beat. And Lazo is going to go all the way for 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria. Crestwood touchdown.
Marty, that inside handoff going right to left is a staple of the Crestwood offense. They ran that nice gap on the left side, and Lazo goes the distance.
Zabrowski for the point after.
Coming straight from the Crestwood soccer team, Ethan Zablowski on for the point after, wearing number 24. And a left footer's kick is blocked, no good. 5:33 left in the opening quarter. It's 7-6 Bulldogs.
Hey guys, this is Ray and the guys from Blaze Alexander Greater Hazelton Buick GMC. If you're in the market, you can come to us.
If you're looking new or used, we got it.
And regardless of your credit situation, we'll find a way to help.
So no matter what you're looking for,
lube, oil,
Filter. State inspection, drive in with the same day service.
so whether you're looking for a great time, a great deal, or a good cause, stop at Blaze Alexander Greater Hazelton. We take the deals and have the cars the other guys don't.
Service Electric is the official telecommunications partner of Mohegan Sun Arena. Service Electric gives us the opportunity to provide in-house TV coverage of the live action that's going on right here at the facility. They also give us the opportunity to provide our fans with state-of-the-art wireless internet connectivity so that they can stay on social media, anything while they're enjoying their favorite events. Service Electric is an all-inclusive media partner for all your connection and communication needs.
Service Electric, your business connection.
Both teams have had a possession. The difference in the game, the Berwick special teams coming up with a blocked extra point. 7-6 Bulldogs.
Marty, on that play, running it right to left, the backside of the defense has to be able, the front side's going to take a step toward their left. If the backside of the defense does not close a little, it opens that gap. Crestwood lays a 52-yard run for the touchdown. Kick was blocked. 4 plays, 72 yards. We're looking at a 7-6 ball game.
Bankus takes it straight up the middle. He's across the 30. And he'll get as far as the 35-yard line. Among those coming up in special teams for the Comets, sophomore Giovanni Barna.
Looks like Max Davis, number 55, along with several other Comets on the stop. Bulldog ball, first and 10 on the 35-yard line.
So as we mentioned, they blocked extra point. The difference so far on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard, 5:25 left in the opening quarter. Second possession for the Bulldogs. They lead 7-6. Tonight's game is brought to you by the nation's first cable company, Service Electric, Cable, TV, and Communications, celebrating 75 years. There are the Dogs. First and 10. Lear out of the gun, and some movement up front, trying to anticipate the snap, and I believe we'll end up with first and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Looking at
Sides against the Comets, we'll move it up 5, and they'll do it again.
Comet down man taking that step up the field.
And just as it was last week, we should mention tonight is senior night for Crestwood. Members of the football team, along with the cheerleaders and band members, were honored pregame. So 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs. And
We have a timeout.
timeout Berwick. They lead 7-6.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
At Harry's You Pull It, you get more. More money when junking your vehicle. The process is fast and we pay top dollar. More satisfaction knowing our state-of-the-art equipment fully recycles 100% of your vehicle. More savings. Find all the parts you need without paying full prices. For all things automotive, you get more at Harry's You Pull It. Visit WeGotUsed.com to learn more.
After the Berwick timeout, 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs, leading 7-6. Thank you for joining us for the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week. I'm Marty Burns, joined by Joe DeMelfi, Mike Sosar on the sidelines, Jim Burns on the stats. Under pressure and getting hit and sacked. Fumbling it away was Lear. Coming up, Matt Urban. The Bulldogs recovered, but he was the one that tried to get the snap count on the offsides. Joe, here he burst through on the S.J. Kowalski replay.
Recover back at the 30.
Lear was looking to his right side, never saw the rush.
Like about 12.
From Urban, and dropped the ball, fumbled it, recovered by the Bulldogs. Now a bad snap.
And Urban is there, and he made the recovery.
And bad snap recovered by the Comets, number 71. Matt Urban on the recovery, Comets ball, 1st and 10.
And we mentioned the rain, and you may have seen it there that the field's starting to get a little slick as Lear had the ball take a little bit of a left turn on him, and as he went to turn, he looked like he slipped down. That allowed Urban the time to get there and get on the football.
Yeah, just it's starting to mist a little bit. Obviously, the snap was high. Lear could not handle it. Crestwood takes over deep in Berwick territory.
And they're going to start in the F&L Doors red zone, 1st and 10 at the Berwick 17.
We talked about the Bulldogs and making mistakes. There's one that could cost them.
Barrett gets the direct snap, taking it to the right side, gets knocked down by Hansen.
Barrett 26.
Joe, I think the Berwick coaches next to us thought there might have been a hold.
I'll tell you what, Marty, if the ball's going outside, that ball carrier turns up, you need to have quick run support. Berwick did not.
On the 8-yard line.
There you see people running nothing. Nobody's up the field till Hansen comes in to make that tackle.
Looks like a gain of 9, so called 2nd and 1 from the 8. Give us to Swank. Swank's got room. He's into the end zone for the 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria. Touchdown on senior night for Jason Swank.
If you think you saw that play before, you did with Lazo taking it all the way for the touchdown. They're running that inside handoff. There you see it now. They get some people up the field. They're pulling people, they being Crestwood. So the Comets go up 12-7.
Nebraska Zabloski for the point after. Kick is up.
Barrett's kick is up and good. The Comets get their first lead of the night, 13-7.
It's Ram Shark Month. Hey guys, this is Ray
And Jeff.
from Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Greater Hazleton. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are going to make you aware. We're donating $100 towards a cause for every car sold this month.
Help us reach our goal of $10,000 by selling 100 new cars.
Man, that's a lofty goal. How are you going to do it?
We're going to sell our cars for under invoice.
Holy smokes. And that's what we're going to do this October. So if you're in the market for a car, just remember there's Blaze Alexander. We do it for a cause, and this is a big one.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Folks, don't forget about the 50-50.
Off the bad snap and turnover, Crestwood gets their first lead of the night.
And after that turnover, Marty's Swank came back, 8-yard run on that inside handoff. Barrett with the kick, 2 plays, 17 yards. Crestwood up, 13-7.
Zabloski getting ready to kick it away, the left footer off the Crestwood soccer team. And he gets off a short kick that's going to be taken by Bankus at the 22. Didn't find room on the left side. Now he came up the middle and cut it right. Still on his feet. And he's out across the 40. Great special teams play on the return by Bankus.
Bankus returned that ball about 15, 18 yards, and you're going to see it on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Spins out of a couple tackles, Marty. Bulldogs start their offense at the 43.
So Lear will go under center, 1st and 10 down now, 13-7. A toss play to Winner. And Winner gets a couple of yards, maybe even 3 out to the 45. The Freedom Grill, located inside the Freeland VFW in Freeland, open Thursday through Monday from 4 to 8. Freedom Grill is home to the big tailgate food special, available every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during football season. 1 large antipasta, 2 dozen wings, and an 8-cut round pizza for $35. Pre-order your tailgate food special by calling 570-636-0160. Find us on Facebook by searching the FW Post Freeland for the Freedom Grill. Winner got the nice handoff, very near a first down, but appears to be about a yard shy of the first. But we'll wait for Jay Rowan to make it official.
Inside handoff from Lear. Winter goes to the right side, picks up good yardage, forcing a 3rd and 1. But again, running directly straight at that defense, the Bulldogs have been moving the ball. Let's see what they're going to do here. Lined up, looked like.
And Winter got met in the backfield, and he's dropped for a loss.
Lenahan, number 50, caught him in the backfield.
Senior Andrew Lenahan burst through and got the tackle for loss.
Lenahan, one of the things you're going to do there offensively, bring your splits down a little bit. That didn't happen. Lenahan was up the field right now. Be tough to do that if you bring your splits down, if you're going to run that side play for the first down.
Sorry, Joe, I just wanted to mention 4th and 3 coming up for Berwick, and they appear to be going for it. Lear an empty backfield out of the shotgun. And he's going to look to run it. And he got tripped up. Logan rolls. Stops the Bulldogs on downs with the tackle for loss in the open field.
S.J. Kowalski replay. Lear never looked to throw the ball. He was going to run it from the get-go, took it to the right side. We talked about Crestwood's defense. They run well. They're up the field. Bulldogs not converting. They give it up at the 44-yard line, their own 44, Marty. So Crestwood with great field position.
Second straight possession starting in Berwick territory. This time the 44, as Joe mentioned. 1st and 10. And it doesn't look like Rogers is out there. It looks like Barrett, I believe, will be taking the direct snap. Straight up the middle's Barrett. He's going to go for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria. Crestwood touchdown.
Touchdown, Crestwood.
Barrett makes the fake going left, takes it straight up the field. You see the people in front blocking for him. Gets a great block there from Bibla, Lincoln Bibla. He takes it all the way for a Crestwood touchdown.
And the right-footed Barrett on for the point after.
Barrett has very good quickness, Marty. Once he takes that second or third step, he's up the field.
Zabrowski for the point.
And that kick is up and good. 2:20 left in the opening quarter. It's now 20-7 Crestwood.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
We welcome you back to Crestwood Stadium, still in the opening quarter of the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week, and it's 20-7 Crestwood.
Crestwood coming a one-play, Marty, after Berwick's failed attempt on 4th down. Barrett goes 44 yards. Great blocking in front of him. Kick by Barrett. One play, 44 yards. Crestwood up.
Zabrowski for the kickoff.
And Zablowski to kick it away for the Comets.
We have some rain now, Marty.
Squibbing kick that bounces off a couple of Bulldogs and will be downed by Braylon Hawkins, but inside the Berwick 20.
Ball is finally recovered by Hawkins, number 7, Bulldog ball. 1st and 10 from the 16.
Obviously, with the rain, ball's going to be tough to handle. See how that affects the passing game for both teams. But right now, both teams relying on the run. Crestwood building a 20-7 lead here in the first quarter.
So Lear will be out of the shotgun, and he's going to give it to Braylon Hawkins in motion, and Hawkins will get out near the 20. Looks like they'll officially give him a gain of about 3.
Hawkins on the carry.
Got to turn it up, Marty, on the right side, but ran sideline to sideline a long time. Was able to pick up a couple.
And actually, they officially mark it at the just over the 18.
Berwick trips left. Pressure off the corner.
And he gets it complete to Hansen. He cut away from one, can't get away from Swank as he waits for help. But Hansen did get across the 20 to about the 23 for a gain of about 5.
Quick pass to Hansen in the flat, and he's able to pick up about 5, and we're looking at a 3rd and a long 2 for the Bulldogs.
As you see on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard, 3rd and short coming up for the Bulldogs in the last minute of play in this opening quarter. And a fake to Winter, and this is Lear. Lear across the 40, and Sklarowski will push him out of bounds, but not before he picks up the Grand Central first down.
Great job by Lear. You see in the S.J. Kowalski, fooled the outside defender, caused him to come way down. What fooled him was the fake off with Lear and Winter, and Lear picks up a good first down for the Bulldogs.
And in so many fake plays like that, Joe, you see a player unselfishly continue the play like Winter did, kept running hard, made it seem like he had the football, and sometimes you may get tackled.
Have to do it. That's exactly what you have to do if you're going to run some type of play action. They're coming right back with it.
And Lear is into Crestwood territory. He'll be hit from behind by Bibla, but not before he's inside the 40 for another Berwick Grand Central first down.
That gives something, and we're going to see it on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Again, outside defender, defensive end coming hard inside, and Lear's able to get it to the corner. And what that's going to do is obviously make Winter a little bit more effective with that fake.
So 1st and 10 from the 37. Movement again up front, but I guess not getting into the neutral zone where the defenders of Crestwood.
Move back. Looks like Lear is going to an audible.
Timeout Berwick before the delay of game. They trail 20-7. We'll keep it here, and while we do, let's remind you, high school football is brought to you by Jimmy's Quick Lunch, a Hazelton tradition. Jimmy's Quick Lunch has a full breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. Jimmy's Quick Lunch has homemade daily food specials and desserts, and of course is home to the famous Jimmy Dog with everything. Try an old-fashioned vanilla Coke while you were there too. Jimmy's Quick Lunch is a proud supporter of all the area sports teams and proud to serve your family generation to generation. Jimmy's Quick Lunch, located on 123 Broad Street, downtown Hazelton.
Thank you so much for coming. We enjoy watching you.
If you get the defense reacting quickly to something on first movement or the fake, then you can do things off of that, Marty, which is what Lear is doing now with Winter, because the defensive ends are crashing hard inside. There should be a linebacker that's coming on a scrape to take the quarterback. That didn't happen.
I believe Jay Rowan is checking to make sure the ball is as dry as can possibly be. It becomes an impossible task near the end of a football game.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about mud because of the turf field, but it becomes slippery.
Lear rolls right. He's going deep and tipped away, incomplete. Tipping it away was Giovanni Barna. They were looking for Braylon Hawkins, was Ethan Lear. And it stops the clock, Joe. 4.1 seconds remaining in the quarter.
A lot of open area underneath off that sprint. Nobody was really threatening Lear. You need to get a back out, run a short out pattern. Lear didn't have any options. Looked like he was going to go downfield from the get-go.
And again, play action, slinging it out to Hansen. He got a block there from Kishpa, and he'll step out of bounds very near the first down, but I believe he's a yard short. That'll be the final play of the opening quarter. Crestwood leads it 20-7. This is the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week, and you're watching it live on WYLN.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Escapec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Getting ready for the start of the second quarter from here in Mountaintop on a rainy Friday night. The Comets leading the Bulldogs 20-7 here in the start of the second, but the Bulldogs look to have a 3rd and 1 from the Crestwood 28 coming up to start the quarter.
Yeah, I would think, Marty, it's going to be it's a 2-down situation because the Bulldogs have 3rd and 4th. First quarter, Crestwood 85 yards rushing, Berwick 88 yards rushing, 15 passing, 103 total. Berwick's run 21 plays to Crestwood 7.
And it's going to be a Grand Central first down, Joe, again on that quarterback sneak with Ethan Lear.
Number 3 on the keeper got down to the 20-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Bulldog first down.
Picked up about 4 or 5 yards on that quarterback keep.
So the ball will be marked right at the 20 of Crestwood. So Bulldogs once again in the F&L Doors red zone with a new set of downs, 1st and 10. This is Winner. Winner dances along and gets himself a gain of about 8.
Berwick going right to left. Pulled a couple linemen from the right side to get up the field. Winner picks up good yardage.
Don't be afraid to get your 50-50 as they're now selling them down by the football stand here on the home field side, trying to keep the tickets dry.
So they did give Winner 8 on first down, so 2nd and 2 from the 12. Bulldogs trailing 20-7 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Winner again. And Winner got met by Barna, but he is going to have forward progress inside the 10 to the 8. And that's a Grand Central first down.
A lot of room there, Marty, off the left side. Winter took it inside the 10, as you mentioned.
And it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line.
Looked like Winter cut back inside, then was met by that defensive pursuit.
Winner came into tonight's game the leading rusher at 667 yards and 8 touchdowns. And he's going to get the carry here, looking for touchdown 9. He's got it. It's a 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria. Berwick touchdown.
Liam Carroll. Winter followed. Right there, 78. Also number 70. Draven Geiger pulling left to right, and the Bulldogs end zone touchdown.
I'll tell you what, seeing Liam Carroll go through that hole, Joe, we're going to have to talk to the athletic director. He looks bigger than 5'10", 232.
Moves well.
Kick is up by Peters. It's good. 10:41 left in the half. It is now 20-14 Comets. We'll keep it right here and remind you that high school football on WYLN is brought to you by Bottlenecks on Broad Street in West Hazleton. They've been serving the area for over 20 years. Known for their award-winning chicken wings, gourmet burgers, sandwiches, homemade soups, fresh chopped salads, barbecue, and desserts. Bottlenecks is family friendly and great for large groups. Visit them online for takeout or delivery, or stop by Tuesday through Sunday to find out why everyone loves Bottlenecks.
Marty, one of the things the Bulldogs are doing tonight, converting in the red zone, they've had trouble with that. But tonight they have scored.
And Joe, I think you brought it up right from the start, maybe the second or third play that Berwick ran. When they run directly at this Crestwood defense, it seems to be where they're getting the most success.
And Berwick's offensive line right now doing a nice job. We saw Geiger and Carroll going left to right on that last touchdown.
Peters kicks it away. Taking it at the 8 is Alan Angon. And Angon is going to get out near the 35. Nice return there for Crestwood in special teams.
Marty Berwick, Winter's 8-yard run for the touchdown. Peters with the kick, 10 plays, 84 yards. Lear was 3 rushes, 47 yards. Winter, 3 rushes, 20 yards. Bulldogs using the ground game. They close within a touchdown, 20-14 Crestwood.
And we've talked about how lately it's been tough for Berwick with competition like Dallas and Danville. You look for something positive, Joe. How about scoring drives of 9 and 10 plays?
No mistakes. That's a big plus for Berwick at this point.
Grigas next to Rogers. And I apologize, that's not Rogers. That may have been Rolls. And that was the case. Logan Rolls gets a gain of 4 to the 39.
About the 39-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Everett Snyder forced him out of bounds after about 4.
Look, the line of scrimmage is on the 39. Let's see where their hands are when they line up. If their hand is on anything behind the 40, they got to get closer. Crowd the ball.
And they're going to come with an end around. And the Bulldogs read it nicely, held it to a gain of about 3.
That time much better defensively because that's been a big play for Crestwood. Geiger was right there to make the tackle after a couple.
And as you mentioned, we saw that earlier with Lazo. This time the Bulldogs defended well, where previously he scored a touchdown.
Exactly. And I said, if you close the backside, that's what happens. Geiger stayed right there. Made a nice tackle.
Oh my God, Draven, grab the ball, please.
Grigas hands it off to Swank. Swank has a first down and more as he gets into Berwick territory. It's a Grand Central. Crestwood first down. Caleb May, Skylar Neville on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
That time Berwick turned it inside. The outside man, Kishbach, made the play turn inside, but the defense didn't get there fast enough. Opened up by a crease. Crestwood first down.
Chicago, no, it's not. No,
Rolls to take the direct snap. And he's going to run it. Rolls looking for some running room. Gets about 3 to the 46.
Snyder for Berwick making, along with several other Bulldogs, making the tackle.
Shiv Syracuse. Shiv Syracuse. Unless you have something in already. That's fine.
Time winding down on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard here in the opening half. 20 to 14 Crestwood in front. Barrett is going to give it. And we're going to get a face mask. As you can see, Swank got turned around and held. And that face mask should give the Comets a Grand Central first down via penalty.
Yeah, one of the Berwick defenders reached up, grabbed the face mask, so that's going to be a major penalty.
Yeah, you know, when you end up turning a player all the way around because you grab them by the face mask,
Well,
you'll get the personal
Plus,
foul.
the side judge had a great look at it. We could see it very well on our monitor.
That penalty will move it up enough to give us a figured law firm first down.
In fact, we're going to look at the ball being placed at the 25-yard line of the Bulldogs. First down for Crestwood.
So a new set of downs for these Comets, leading 20-14 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. And again, Barrett to take the direct snap. And he's fakes to the right, and he's going to go straight up the middle and be brought down at about the 20. Harrison Snyder among those, bringing him down defensively for the Bulldogs.
Number 34 on the stop.
Barrett taking a short step to the right. What that's for, really, and you're pulling linemen, and it looks like a counter. Plus, the defense has to respect that step.
And we saw from our field-level camera work, looked like Alex Jaskevich tried to get up and get to the sideline, and he just couldn't do it and went down with an apparent leg injury for Crestwood. Hopefully nothing serious for the young man for the Comets. And I know the two previous games that we've seen Crestwood, among those linemen, Jaskevich has been one of those that you've been impressed with.
I have been, and their total defense really and offense. They have players that are physical. Talked about them being able to move well, run the field, and he is one of the players that we've talked about.
Now, if you're Coach Orlando in this Berwick defense, we've talked about getting something positive going offensively, but defensively they haven't been able to put a stop together.
Well, I think Crestwood runs the ball. They're coming right at you. They're going to pull linemen. They're going to block you straight up. You know, maybe you need to do a little gaming on defense. Send a linebacker. Send an outside linebacker. Go gap on them. Try to confuse them with their offensive blocking. But you have to give them a different look. If you line up and say in the same defense, sometimes it's easier for the offense. So give them something to...
And a bobble on the snap. Neville got on Angon just as he was picking the football up to bring him down. Almost disaster for Crestwood. They'll have a loss all the way back to about the 27.
Not something that is unexpected, Marty, with the situation the way it is. Raining, ball's wet, tough to handle.
So we'll call it 3rd down and 11. Rogers is back in for Crestwood. He's got it. He's looking to throw. He's going down the middle of the field for Sklarowski. And it's caught for a 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria touchdown on senior night. Matt Sklarowski with the touchdown reception.
Great concentration by Sklarowski. Now, sort of caught the secondary flat-footed. Sklarowski ran the route. He ran right by the cornerback, right by the safety. When you see a man running, if you're a defensive back, you need to be backpedaling. And plus, Rogers is in the game. He's been throwing the ball.
Barrett's kick is up and good. 6:37 left in the opening half. Crestwood increases their lead, 27-14.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, your health deserves a partner.
F&L Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier. For over 50 years, providing quality products and service to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry top brand manufacturers and guarantee parts and service for your home or business. From new construction to replacement doors, inspections and service calls. F&L Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR. Visit F&L Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township and Schuylkill Haven.
Passing touchdown from Jack Rogers to senior Matt Sklarowski on senior night. Gets the Comets back up by 13.
As you mentioned, Marty, Sklarowski with the touchdown catch, 27 yards from Rogers. Barrett with the kick, 8 plays, 65 yards, 4:04 off the clock. Comets up 27-14.
As you see, 6:37 left in the opening half on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. And the Comets tried to catch Berwick off guards with a quick onside kick, but Joshua Kishbaugh, attentive, gets on the football.
I'll tell you what, that's a heads-up play by Kishbaugh. Very heads-up football play because they used the stampede on the onside kick. Now we're going to have a little discussion here.
Are they saying that the ball wasn't set?
We had a delay of game.
That's what I'm thinking is being called. Obviously, with this weather, they probably don't have Jay Rowan mic'd up. No, they're going to...
Have no idea.
I'll be honest, I'm a little confused. If it's a penalty, they're going to... Jim Burns is saying they called delay of game against Crestwood. No play.
Was called before the play, obviously.
So that's why there's a loss of 5. But the delay of game halted the play, essentially. So what ended up, as you mentioned, Joe, a heads-up play by Kishbaugh. It's going to end up being a kickoff deep, probably, from Zablonski. And it is going to go out of bounds. Heads-up play there by Braylon Hawkins. So you're seeing a couple of these players for Berwick coming up with heads-up plays, that you're not going to see in the box score.
Exactly right. They're going to come out to the 35 with that ball, Marty. So Berwick will start there.
And wouldn't it be because of the 5-yard loss, Joe, that maybe it could come out to the 40?
Berwick will take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
And it looks like they talked to Coach Orlando. He's saying we'll take the ball, but I think because of the penalty previously, it's going to come out to the 40. So really, between the play from Kishbaugh, Berwick loses maybe 7-8 yards, but they're still going to end up with great starting field position here, Joe.
They're going to be at the 40, Marty, as you mentioned. Plenty of time, 6:35, Bulldogs with 1 timeout.
They had to use 1 to avert a possible delay of game. One of the 2 timeouts they took here in this opening half, so only 1 remaining for Berwick. But as you mentioned, Joe, plenty of time at 6.5 minutes plus left in the half.
Bulldogs go from the line of scrimmage.
And Winter trying to find some room, and he got hauled down after a gain of about 3 to the 43. Lazo led the charge for the Comets defensively.
Tackled by Lazo, number 14.
Lazo and Bedbler right there. Winter.
2nd and 7.
Playing was designed, I think, to go a little wider, but Winter turned it up inside. Picked up a couple.
Called 2nd and 7, halfway through the second quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. 27-14 Comets. And Lear this time keeps. He gets across the 45 to the 47. Give him a gain of 4, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Again, Lear with the good fake to Winter. Straight up the field.
DeVicchio, number 67 on the stop. Ball's going to be placed at the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
Is Gordon on offense right now?
Here come the Bulldogs in the white going from left to right on your screen.
Down for them, Marty. Trips left for their offense. Tight wing to the right side.
Lear looked left. Now he tucks it and runs. Lowers the shoulder, and he's probably going to be about a yard shy, maybe even less than a yard shy of the first.
The first down marker right on the 50. They're going to mark it at the 49 or just inside the 49.
And not that I claim to know anything as a coach, Joe, but what's been successful tonight has been that quarterback sneak. It seems like that's where the Bulldogs get a lot of push up front, and Lear has got some power back there as well.
Here I really just get the ball over the nose of the 50, and Lear's going to do that.
And he is into Crestwood territory. It's a Grand Central. Berwick first down.
So the Bulldogs pick up that first down. As we go under 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter.
So as Joe mentioned, new set of downs, 1st and 10 from the Crestwood 49.
How is his head not across the ball there?
Winner didn't find much running room. A host of red jerseys brought him down for a loss of about 2.
We talk about this every week. If the defense is 3 yards up the field, you're not going to go anywhere with a running play. Usually they have to have some separation. There was no separation as that Crestwood defense up the field very quickly.
Second and 12 from the Berwick 49. Clock continues to run. You see it there on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Lear being pressured. Lear got rid of it and overshot Kishbaugh, incomplete.
Pass was incomplete.
Lear looking to his right, pressure off the corner by Crestwood. And Lear did a nice job just getting rid of it, forcing a 3rd down.
Called 3rd down and 12 from the Berwick 49. Play clock down to 10.
The way the Crestwood defense is getting up the field, a screen play might slow some people down.
Play clock is run out. They're going to say they got it off. Lear going downfield and overshot Hansen, incomplete. Sklarowski on the coverage for Crestwood.
Good coverage by that Crestwood secondary. Hansen down the center of the field. Nothing there. Bulldogs looking to punt it away.
Those Clever 50-50s over here by the home field side. They're going to be drawn at halftime.
And that was Hawkins that punted it away. Lazo back deep. He's going to try to take it at the 5. Lazo being forced back to the near sideline. Flag is down. We may get a block in the back as Lazo is tackled shy of the 20. Making that play on special teams was Ethan Lear.
The block in the back is going to be the penalty, Marty, so we're looking at a big penalty to put Crestwood deep in their own territory. 2:57 left, second quarter.
And just inside Crestwood territory, we have an injured Bulldog. So we'll wait on the call from Jay Rowan and see the injured Bulldog player get attended to as well. And it looks like it's a personal foul indicated by Jay Rowan as a blindside block, I believe was the signal.
Back Crestwood up a little bit, but it's
So,
first and 10.
but where it was, the penalty occurred, it'll be half the distance because it looked like the flag was picked up at the 8.
So where do they start with the ball on what? 4?
Berwick's punt cover team did a decent job, sort of bunched up at the end. Looked like Lazo was going to get to the corner, and then we had the penalty.
Looked like Liam Carroll was the injured Bulldog player, but he...
Looks like he jogged off, Marty, so maybe Crestwood's offense 4-yard line.
As you see, they have the full complement of 3 timeouts, 2:57 left on the clock. But as Joe mentioned, they are inside their 5 to start this drive. Barrett gets the direct snap, and he's going to be brought down for a short gain of about 2 or 3. I believe that was Harrison Snyder that came through and made the tackle.
Snyder with a
second down.
Good tackle. 2 yards for Crestwood, so we're looking at a 2nd and 8.
And it looks like 78 Liam Carroll is back into the Berwick lineup, so just got shook up on that special teams play, but he's back in there defensively for the Bulldogs. Another direct snap to Barrett, and Neville is going to push him out of bounds, but they see they're going to keep the clock running. That could have been a pivotal play for Berwick, but Skylar Neville with the big play defensively.
Skylar Neville does a good job defensively, keeps his outside free, is able to corral the runner, but as you said, Marty, they danced out of bounds and the clock will continue to run.
Play clock to 15. Third down and 10, from the 4. And it's going to be Barrett again, and the host of white jerseys stack him up at about the 6. Barrett came through that pile, but forward progress was stopped.
Picked up a couple and then forward progress, as you mentioned, Marty, with the stop. A host of Bulldogs right there. So we're looking at a 4th and about 8. We have a timeout by Berwick.
They trail 27-14. We'll keep it here as the Bulldogs use their final timeout to get the ball back with somewhat over a minute remaining, and they're hoping for good field position as Crestwood will be punting from about their 7-yard line.
There are 2 schools of thought here. Number 1, make sure your defensive front just holds people up so you can get some kind of return. The other thought is, listen, 4th down, deep in your own, Crestwood deep in their own territory. Maybe we should go after this thing. Let's see what the Bulldogs opt to do here.
So it does look like they'll put it down at the 6. Going back deep is Billy Hansen for Berwick. Awaiting this punt from Barrett.
Berwick has 10 men right at the line of scrimmage. Now some people drop off. We're looking at adjusting the clock. 6 seconds added.
So with the 6 seconds added, 1:26 left in the half, Barrett to punt it away. And Barrett gets rid of it high, straight up in the air. Short kick that takes a Crestwood roll, but it'll be downed at the 23 of Crestwood. Berwick, no timeouts, but they have 1:16 and 23 yards to get this to a one-score game.
Yeah, I think one of the things you need to talk about here in the offensive huddle before Berwick comes to the line of scrimmage is, okay, here are 2 plays, plus let's think about using the sideline to stop the clock if we have to. 1:16, no timeouts left.
So here come the Bulldogs, as we mentioned, out of timeouts here in the opening half. Trailing 27-14, have 1st and 10 from the Crestwood 23. Lear looking for a screen, I believe. Now he's being pressured and threw it away, looking for Hansen. 6 seconds off the clock, 2nd and 10.
I think what you need to do here, Marty, is you have the 5 to 15 yard range. You have to use it. Can't think about going downfield every time.
And I believe we had a call from the officials. I believe I heard roughing the passer called against the Crestwood defense. So a big break here offensively for Berwick.
Yeah, Lear was drifting to his left. I don't know at what point he becomes a ball carrier, but obviously the officials did not view him as a ball carrier, viewed him as a passer. Roughing the passer was called, so the Bulldogs get a break here, see if they can take advantage.
Get a Grand Central first down via penalty, and now they have 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 11. 1:10 left in the half, and they're in the F&L Doors red zone.
Trips right.
Lear looks that way, and through the hands of Kishbaugh, incomplete. Lazo looked to be the closest Crestwood defender.
I'll tell you what, it was a good play. Kishbaugh had a chance at the ball with a decent throw by Lear, couldn't hold on. The Crestwood defense looked like they were just back waiting for a pass underneath. So it'll be 2nd down.
Lear throws, caught for a short gain, getting pushed back was Hansen. Forward progress looks to be the 8, gain of 3. 3rd and 7, clock continues to run.
Didn't get it out of bounds, Marty.
Lear rolls right, being pressured. Lear's still on his feet, but the clock is going to continue to run as he gets to the 5, 4th down.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Can't, no timeouts. Can't kill it. You can't kill it with, you have to get over the ball with a play and get the play off.
4th and about 4.
First down, 5 for a touchdown.
Lear is going to be sacked. Lincoln Bebla
quick up the field, never had a chance. Right there, he had Winter in the flat, but he was fixed on the right side.
And I apologize from that look on the S.J. Kowalski replay. It was Logan Rolls that got through and got the sack to force the change of possession with 11.4 seconds remaining. Berwick kept out of the end zone by that Crestwood defense.
Crestwood defensively, we've talked about them as they came up the field very quickly.
Crestwood timeout just to make sure they know what they want to do here in the last 11 seconds.
Marty Winter even could take that route a little bit wider in the flat, nobody around him. As I said, Lear looking to the right side was sort of zeroed in, sacked. Crestwood comes up with a big play defensively.
So with Berwick out of timeouts, I don't think Crestwood is going to get real creative here. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. I think that timeout was taken just to make sure they knew what they wanted to do here offensively.
All right, coaches, I'm going to meet you down, Landers. Should be the last play. You stay up here.
Rogers is in at quarterback, and he's going to give it to Swank. And a couple of Bulldogs, Tamir Wilkerson, Everett Snyder, bring him down for no gain. And we have reached the half of senior night. Mike Sosar is getting a coach's interview, so we'll wait for Mike to get to our camera crew down on the field level. And it looks like we are just about set. And we'll give the cue to Mike. Let's send it down to Mike Sosar.
Let's do some updates here. Wilkes-Barre 0, Dallas 14.5. Southern Columbia 14, Wyoming area 7.5. Valley View 17, Wallenpaupack 0.5. North Poco 3, Abington Heights 20.5.
We are here at the half with the score: Crestwood 27, Berwick 14.
Hey guys, this is Ray,
Angel, Brandon,
and the crew from Blaze Alexander Greater Hazelton. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We are going to make sure that everyone is aware.
For the entire month of October, we're going to donate $100 per car, new and used, sold, to try to help fight the battle for breast cancer.
The more we sell, the more we donate.
So we don't only sell Mazdas, we sell every make and model.
And service every make and model with either same day or next day appointment availability.
So see what's available at
BlazeMazdaHazelton.com.
First Keystone Community Bank is here for you. You can bank online anywhere with our mobile app, pay bills, and make remote deposits. Personal banking safely done. We're here for you with 19 convenient locations. We are First Keystone Community Bank.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
We welcome you back to Crestwood Stadium on the campus of Crestwood High School here in Mountaintop. It's the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week at the half. The Crestwood Comets leading it 27-14. And it looks like the Berwick band is going to stay in the bleachers and entertain from there here on a wet Friday night, but it's still raining a little bit here in Mountaintop. And Joe, we've seen some flashes from Berwick, a couple of impressive drives offensively. Defensively, they've had a little bit of a tough time against this Crestwood running game.
Again, Crestwood Barrett, very quick to the line of scrimmage. Once he gets by the linebackers, it's really tough to make a tackle on him. He has great speed, and initially he has quickness. Great combination. So offensively, what they're doing has been very, very successful. Berwick needs to take advantage of the 5 to 15-yard pass. Every time they've thrown it, it's been down the field. Rogers came into the game, and I talk about player recognition, Marty. Rogers comes in the game, you have to know that he's not the running quarterback. He can throw the ball. Skorowski ran that route right by a couple of defenders for the touchdown for Crestwood. So the Bulldogs have again moved the football, which they have done in the last couple of games. But again, defensively, they need to show up and they need to take advantage of that 5 to 15. get the ball to somebody at 5 yards, see what it can turn out with the yards after catch.
And when we talk defense, critical spot in that opening half with 1:16 remaining on a short punt out of their end zone. Crestwood lined up defensively from their own 23, held Berwick on downs even despite a personal foul penalty on roughing the passer. They come up with that stop on downs led by Logan Rolls on 4th down.
You know, if you're a quarterback under center, it's a 3-step drop. You have to get rid of the ball. If you're 5 to 7 yards deep in that pistol-type offense, you need to get rid of the ball. He had Winter in the flat, but as I said, he was sort of fixed on the right side, really didn't have time to scan the field, and was sacked. Credit Crestwood with a great rush on that play.
And the Comets take the 27-14 lead into the locker room here at halftime of the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week here on WYLN. And Joe, can you believe it? Our season finale will be next week as we make our first trip along George Curry Way to Crispin Field as the Bulldogs in the big rivalry game play host to the Hazleton area Cougars. The Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week, week number 10. Hazleton area Berwick will be on the air from Crispin Field next Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, looking forward to that one, Marty. During the halftime announcements, the Hazleton Cougars were up 14-7, I believe the announcer said, over Williamsport. Berwick behind by 13 here at Crestwood on a misty, rainy Friday night. Crestwood will get the ball when we come out, so it'll be interesting. Bulldogs can't afford to go down with another score. They have to talk about their defense at halftime. As I said, maybe you want to go gap defense a little bit, just something to try to confuse the people up front. They're running that inside handoff very effectively. Barrett, Lazo. So let's see what the Bulldogs can come up with in the second half.
And as we mentioned, and Joe mentioned, Crestwood to get the ball to start the third, a critical possession defensively for the Bulldogs. We'll have more from Crestwood Stadium right after this.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
F&L Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier. For over 50 years, providing quality products and service to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry top brand manufacturers and guarantee parts and service for your home or business. From new construction to replacement doors, inspections and service calls. F&L Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR. Visit F&L Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township and Schuylkill Haven.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
On a rainy Friday night in Mountaintop, the hometown Comets leading the Bulldogs of Berwick 27-14. We are live here at Crestwood Stadium in Mountaintop for the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week. As I mentioned, the Comets up 13. We are moments away from getting a look at tonight's halftime stats of that opening half.
Marty, we're looking at the Bulldogs. 8 first downs, 108 yards rushing, 17 passing yards, 2 penalties for 20 yards, 1 turnover. Crestwood with 7 first downs, 158 yards rushing, 27 yards passing. Big pass to Sklarowski in the end zone for a touchdown. They've had 3 penalties for 21 yards. No turnovers, so stats are fairly close. Scoreboard, Crestwood up by 13.
And we are moments away from getting a look at the first half highlights. And we started off with the Crestwood offense after the Bulldogs went down 9 plays, 67 yards to take a 7-0 lead. Lazo would go from 52 yards out and get into the end zone for the Comets. The point after was blocked. It was 7-6 Berwick. Joe mentioned it in the halftime stats. The lone turnover came right here. And Urban on the bad snap got the fumble recovery for Crestwood. They would have the short field, 17 yards. The second play of that drive, Swank could go from 8 yards out. Crestwood led it, 13-7. And then on 4th down, Rolls, for the first of 2 times in that opening half, would hold the Bulldogs on downs. And then Barrett on the next play from 44 yards. Take it to the house.
Great blocking on that play by Crestwood.
And that made it 20-7 Crestwood. And then in the second quarter, Tyler Winter would cap a 10-play, 84-yard drive that took 3:39 off the clock. His 8-yard run made it 20-14 Crestwood. But then, as we mentioned, on 3rd and long, Rogers into the game would find senior Matt Sklarowski for the 27-yard touchdown that put Crestwood in front 27-14. And here, Rolls, we mentioned, holding the Bulldogs on downs right before the halftime would commence, and that's where we stand right now. 27-14 Crestwood. We're going to take a break and be back with third quarter action right after this.
Hey guys, this is Ray and the gang from Blaze Alexander Buick GMC of Greater Hazleton. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What we are going to do is donate $100 for every vehicle sold in the month of October.
And the more money we raise, the more people we can help.
And to entice you to buy cars, we are selling all our 2023 Buicks below invoice, and we're giving you 120% more for your trade. So remember this when you're in the market.
We have the lowest price guarantee, or
we'll give you $1,000.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We don't need to tell you who we are. With dedicated employees across the region, you've seen us around. We live, work, and play here. We create jobs, connect our schools and universities, and support essential services. Our customers are our neighbors and our families. We're Service Electric, and for going on 75 years, we're your local internet, TV, and phone provider. And we're committed to this community because, well, we live here too.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi Electric, Mr. Slim, ductless, heating, and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Harry's You Pull It, you get more. More money when junking your vehicle. The process is fast and we pay top dollar. More satisfaction knowing our state-of-the-art equipment fully recycles 100% of your vehicle. More savings. Find all the parts you need without paying full prices. For all things automotive, you get more at Harry's You Pull It. Visit WeGotUsed.com to learn more.
We welcome you back to Crestwood High School Stadium. Here in Mountaintop, the hometown Comets leading the Berwick Bulldogs on senior night 27-14. Both teams slowly making their way back to the field. So it gives us some time to go over some individual stats in that opening half, starting with Berwick. Tyler Winner, 8 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Ethan Lear, 15 carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Lear passing 3 of 8 for 17 yards. Billy Hansen catching the football, 3 catches, 17 yards for Crestwood. Running it tonight, James Barrett on senior night, 9 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Lazo has 2 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown. And Swank, 5 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown. Rogers has only thrown 1 pass, 1 of 1 for 27 yards, and the touchdown to senior Matt Sklarowski. Berwick has run 35 plays to 19 for Crestwood. They have the time of possession advantage, 15-32 to only 8-28 for Crestwood. Third down conversions, 2 of 7 are the Bulldogs, 2 of 4 on fourth down. Crestwood on third down, Joe, 3 of 4, and they have yet to attempt a fourth down opportunity.
One of the things you look at, Marty, when you look at offenses and how well they've performed in a game is third down conversions. Right now, Crestwood at about 70-75%. Berwick in the 25% range. So that tells you a lot about the offense. But Berwick has run a lot of plays, Marty, much more than Crestwood right now, just haven't taken advantage. And as I said, I think one of the things early on, if you look at it, would be the passing game. Crestwood hasn't used it but once or twice effectively to Sklarowski for the touchdown. But the Bulldogs have tried to throw it several times, mostly downfield. And again, that under 5 to 15 yard range is open. You have to give your receivers a chance to catch the ball and then see what they can do after the catch. Let's see if the Bulldogs do a little of that in the second half. Bulldogs struggling in October, Marty. They have they won a couple games early, but October has not been good to them.
I'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have all season long and for so many seasons here on WYLN. Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. We want to say many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. As we mentioned earlier, the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute comes to the regular season finale. Next Friday night we'll be taking our trip down George Curry Way to Crispin Field. Bulldogs playing host to the Cougars of Hazleton area will be on the air next Friday night at 7 for the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute game of the week between Berwick and Hazleton area. Here, one more half of play for the Bulldogs, trailing 27-14 to Crestwood. Back deep for the Comets. Colin Lazo wearing number 14 and Alan Angon wearing number 3. Luke Peters to kick it away for the Bulldogs.
Rain seems to have let up a little, Marty. Obviously, ball's still going to be wet from contact with the field as we begin the third quarter.
And the left-footed Peters starts the second half. Angon lost it and jumped on it near the 25.
Looked like didn't know whether to field it on the fly or not. The ball was in the air.
24-yard line.
It hit him, looked like it hit his foot and bounced forward, but he was able to recover. Crestwood starts the offense. 23-yard line.
Rogers is in now at quarterback. Barrett right next to him, and they're going to shift.
Rogers and Barrett both in that position to take a snap.
Liam Carroll hits Barrett immediately.
Snyder helping out for Berwick, so no gain on that first down. Maybe might have lost a half a yard.
Rogers remains in with Barrett in the backfield.
They're both set to receive the snap, so not quite sure. And here you see Rogers going to make the throw downfield.
And it is intercepted by Billy Hansen.
Now, good coverage by Hansen. Recognition that Rogers was in the game as Rogers drops, makes that throw up the field, but Hansen with great coverage. Bulldogs will take over at the 48-yard line, their own 48. Let's see if they can take advantage of a short field.
Some confusion as to which 48 they want to place the ball. Now they got to get the chains
They have
rearranged.
The first one was the Crestwood 48. Now they're going back to Berwick's 48.
So the Bulldogs get their first turnover of the night on the Hansen interception, down 13. Winner will get tackled for no gain. And it looked like coming up to make the play, Mason Girton.
Lost maybe a yard. Second.
Nothing there, Marty. Winter tried to turn it up, but the Crestwood defense, having none of it, forces Winter down after a yard loss.
Lear keeps. Gets into Crestwood territory to the 48. Give him a gain of 5 to make it third down and 6.
Lear with fake. Right. Keeps the ball off the left side and picks up some of that yardage. So we're looking at a third and looks like 7, Marty. Maybe a long 6. Bulldogs with the trips right again.
Snyder goes in motion to the top of your screen. This is Lear. Lear has a first down and more down the sideline before Lazo knocks him out of bounds near the 30, but not before it's a Grand Central first down.
Lear makes the fake. Good blocking downfield. Snyder does a nice job of blocking downfield, and Lear picks up the first down because the defensive end, again, quick inside, nobody to take the quarterback. He picks up a chunk of yardage.
And this will be Winner. Winner down near the 25 for a gain of about 4.
Run Winner on that dive play again, straight at that defense. Bulldogs pick up 4 yards on the first down, which is, and I always say this, Marty, it makes the play calling a little easier if you're looking at 2nd and 5, 6 rather than 2nd and 9, 10.
Winner is going to be brought down by Bibla after a gain of about 3.
I'll tell you what, Winter did a great job there. Crestwood again with pressure up the field. But Winter is quick himself. He was able to plant his foot and go upfield quickly on the left side. They have 2 downs to make first. It's 4 down territory, Marty.
Lear gave it to Winner this time, and Winner's going to get knocked out of bounds inside the 15, but not before he picks up a Grand Central. First down.
I'll tell you what, Marty, what's making the play is Lear is able to keep the ball in there a long time. We talk about this all the time. If the defense can't find the ball, they can't make a tackle. And that time he allowed Winner to take the ball left side, good yardage, first down.
Bulldogs in the F&L Doors red zone. Winner straight up the middle. Flag is down as Winner gets inside the 10. Joe, you feel it's going to be a hold on the offense.
Yeah, usually when they get a flag there, it's a holding call. Let's see what Jay Rowan and his crew come up with.
And the Bulldogs will march it back to the 23. So it'll make it first down and 20.
Don't have to pick it all up early. First down here, Marty. Take your time, make good plays.
Lear takes off and gets inside the 20 to about the 18. Sklarowski there on the tackle.
Again, Marty, not sure pass play was called there. I think Lear just looked to his right and then took off.
So the ball marked at the 19 after the gain of 4. 2nd and 16. In the F&L Doors red zone are the Bulldogs. And Lear kept it. And the Comets pulling back for a short gain. Look like Kyle Drana on the tackle.
Down.
Third down here, Marty. 3rd and 15. Wide field right. Let's see if the Bulldogs use the trips right again.
So it was only a gain of 1. 3rd down and 15 from the 18. Looking for a screen. Lear being pressured. And he's going to be dropped for a sack.
What they wanted to run was the play they ran. Winter went to the flat right before the half when they had 4th down. It was the last play. They were going to run that, but they were on the left hash, short field. There were a lot of people there. So The penalty will be declined.
So the fourth down from the 20, 4th and 17 as Berwick has to get to the 3 for a first.
Raining again, Marty. Showering. Six minutes left. Great opportunity for the Bulldogs with that interception. Right now, doesn't look.
Lear down the middle of the field looking for Snyder, and it'll go incomplete. Lazo on the coverage, and Crestwood again defensively will hold on downs.
Crestwood did a nice job there. It was a good play call. Spread the field, try to get Snyder the ball, but I believe that was Lazo, as you had mentioned, in coverage. You did an excellent job covering Snyder, so the ball goes over to the Comets.
The Freedom Grill, located inside the Freeland VFW in Freeland, open Thursday through Monday from 4 to 8. Freedom Grill is home to the big tailgate food special, available every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during football season. 1 large antipasta, 2 dozen wings, and an 8-cut rounded pizza for $35. Pre-order your tailgate food special by calling 570-636-0160. Find us on Facebook by searching VFW Post Freeland for the Freedom Grill. Barrett to take the direct snap, gives to Swank. Swank is across the 20, and he gets about 3.
Swank number 9 on the
Berwick's defense doing a nice job. Again, Snyder in on tackle. Harrison Snyder playing well for the Bulldogs tonight. Senior. Trips left for Crestwood.
And Barrett will go right. Barrett has a first down and more. Barrett into Berwick territory. And Wilkerson knocks him out of bounds at the 33, but not before a Grand Central first down.
Gives you an indication of Barrett's quickness right here. Boom, up the field. You can't arm tackle there. You have to get him by the legs as Barrett takes it deep into Berwick territory.
Gain of 43 for Barrett has him at 12 carries, 131 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Reversal here, Marty. Looked like Berwick is going to have a very good chance putting it in the end zone with the interception. Didn't happen. Now Crestwood threatening, running the inside handoff left side.
And
good tackle.
Swank will be tackled by Kishbaugh after a gain of about 4.
Swank got into about the 29-yard line.
Joshua Kishbaugh, this is a good open field tackle. Shore wraps his arms and brings the ball carrier down.
So 2nd and 6 from the Berwick 29. Barrett goes right and he cuts it back. And he's going to be brought down after a short gain of about 3 by Carroll and Braylon Hawkins.
Hawkins, number 7 on the stop.
Outside
6-yard line.
defender did a good job turning it in. Then Carroll and Hawkins did the rest with the tackle.
So third down and about 3. Rogers back in the game.
Good job by Leo. 4th down.
And that was
Barrett over the left side into about the 20.
No, that was not Barrett. That was Eli Meadows that got the direct snap and gained about 2.
Yeah, the other backs went through with a fake. Meadows trying to get it up the field very quickly. Didn't happen. Berwick doing a nice job defensively there, forcing the 4th down.
4th and 1 from the 24. Grigas lowers his shoulder, and he gets near the 20 for Grand Central first down.
Into the 22-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Figure Law Firm first down.
Bottlenecks on Broad Street in West Hazleton has been serving the area for over 20 years. Known for their award-winning chicken wings, gourmet burgers, sandwiches, homemade soups, fresh chopped salads, barbecue, and desserts, Bottlenecks is family-friendly and great for large groups. Visit them online for takeout or delivery, or stop by Tuesday through Sunday to find out why everyone loves Bottlenecks. 1st and 10, Comets, and this will be Swank. Kishbog grabbed a hold of him, and he got some help defensively from Carroll to push him back.
Make it a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
That's a play that Crestwood runs probably 8 to 10 times a game at least. It's a big offensive play in their scheme. That time, Bulldogs doing a nice job defensively with the stop. Up by 13 points. Crestwood's not in any hurry as Barrett back looking at the snap along with Rogers.
And it's going to be Rolls that gets the carry. And Rolls will be upended near the 10. Depends on the spot, very close to another first down.
I'm sorry, that was Rolls along with Rogers back. And Rolls takes it off the right side. Very effective ground game right now from Crestwood.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1 from the 13 in the F&L Doors red zone. Direct snap again, Rolls. And he is going to be brought down at about the 5, but he has a Grand Central first down.
That's going to be enough for a Figure Law Firm. First down.
As we said, Crestwood offensively lines up, and they're going to bring it at you. They've done that effectively on this drive.
Rolls, leaning to the goal line, and it looks like he's going to be just shy. 2nd and goal coming up for the Comets. Hawkins on the tackle for Berwick. Rolls straight up the middle and in for a 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria. Crestwood touchdown in the heavy rain here in Mountaintop.
Took it off the left side. A lot of people in front and see the S.J. Kowalski replay as Rolls goes into the end zone.
Barrett, 26 in for the point after.
And Barrett will attempt the point after. Skolorowski late coming on. And a bad snap in the rain. And the point after will be no good. So 39 seconds left in the 3rd. 33-14 Crestwood.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
2 Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites. From pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
First Keystone Community Bank is here for you. You can bank online anywhere with our mobile app, pay bills, and make remote deposits. Personal banking safely done. We're here for you with 19 convenient locations. We are First Keystone Community Bank.
Impressive drive by the Comets have them up now 33-14.
80 yards, 12 plays. Rolls with the 2-yard run to the left side. Point after. Bad snap. Barrett, 2 rushes, 46 yards, rolls, 4 rushes, 20 yards. Crestwood up by 19, 33-14.
Zablonski to kick it away. And through the hands of Hawkins. And he picks it up, and he is just going to be tackled by Grigas at about the 35.
Looking at 34 seconds, Marty, third quarter.
First and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Damon's Grill is proud to support all the area sports teams. Visit Damon's Grill in Hazleton for fantastic food and great times. Damon's Grill is famous for their ribs, burgers, salads, and more. There's something on the menu for everyone. Damon's Grill is open daily at 11 a.m. for appetizers, lunch and dinner with 4 big screen projectors and 30 flat panel TVs. There's no better place to watch all the games than Damon's Grill. Damon's Grill can also cater all your at-home or corporate events, too. As the rain intensifies, first and 10 for the Bulldogs, down 33-14. That pass is complete out to Hansen. Hansen is going to be brought down and appears to have a Grand Central first down.
Hansen with the ball in the flat, short pass, but Hansen picks up 10 yards and the first down on that short pass by Lear. Clock is stopped while they move the chains on the first down.
And now the clock restarted before those chains are set. And looked like the defense got a little bit of a head start, Joe.
I believe they did. Didn't see any movement up front from the Bulldogs. So it'll be 5-yard penalty. We're looking at a 1st and 5 for Berwick. As you mentioned, Marty, the rain has picked up.
And Berwick's going to have to hustle to get this playoff before the end of the third, and they will not. Through 3. Crestwood leads at 33-14 on senior night. This is the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week on WILN.
Hey guys, this is Ray and the guys from Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton, Buick GMC. If you're in the market, you can come to us.
If you're looking new or used, we got it.
And regardless of your credit situation, we'll find a way to help.
So no matter what you're looking for,
lube, oil, filter, state inspection, drive in with the same day service.
So whether you're looking for a great time, a great deal, or a good cause, stop at Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We take the deals and have the cars the other guys don't.
Service Electric is the official telecommunications partner of Mohegan Sun Arena. Service Electric gives us the opportunity to provide in-house TV coverage of the live action that's going on right here at the facility. They also give us the opportunity to provide our fans with state-of-the-art wireless internet connectivity so that they can stay on social media, anything while they're enjoying their favorite events. Service Electric is an all-inclusive media partner for all your connection and communication needs.
Service Electric, your business connection.
Getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter with Crestwood in front 33-14. The Bulldogs of Berwick will be going right to left on your screen. And we'll start the fourth, 1st and 5 from midfield. Lear being pressured. Gets it off to Snyder. And Snyder will be brought down near the 30 as he picks up a Grand Central. First down, Lazo on the tackle.
There's a flag at the 48-yard line.
Skyler releasing from the right side. Slowed down after he cleared the linebackers. Lear made a good throw. Skyler with the catch, no flag.
J. Rowan says disregard it.
So the pass was complete down to the 31-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
Good throw by Lear. Schuyler, as I said, slowed down after he cleared the backers. Don't know whether he thought with the slippery ball, Lear couldn't get it deeper, but he made a good catch. Picks up the first down. Bulldogs need to score here to make it interesting.
Movement up front.
That's about the second or third time for the Crestwood defense, unless the Bulldogs moved, didn't see it. Let's see what the official call is. It is movement.
Procedure against the Bulldogs. Back it up 5. We'll try it again. Ball is on the 20 or 35-yard line. Make it a 36-yard line.
So the umpire did see some movement on that offensive front.
Play action. Lear being pressured. Now he's looking to run. Lear down the sideline. Brought down near the 20.
Great scramble by Lear. Had pressure quick on the S.J. Kowalski replay. There you see the pressure. Not under control. The pressure ran right by the quarterback. Lear's able to run away from one tackler and then down to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 1 for the first down.
Winner eludes one tackler. Has the first down and more inside the 20 to about the 13. It's a Grand Central. Berwick first down.
That was all Tyler Winter there. Ran away from one tackle as we have a Crestwood player down.
We do have a timeout on the
and we're going to have a timeout.
So it'll bring a new set of downs for the Bulldogs, trailing 33-14. As you see, 10:42 remaining in the fourth on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
One of the things, Marty, down here, obviously, you want to get the ball in the end zone. So you have to protect the football, number one. Number two, need to impress upon your offense. They have to get off the ball. Winters and Lear has done a nice job, both of them, running the football tonight.
Joe Winter, 99 yards rushing, Lear 87 for the Bulldogs.
You're talking about 170, 180 yards between those two players, which is good offense with the running game.
Jimmy's Quick Lunch, a Hazelton tradition. Jimmy's Quick Lunch has a full breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. Jimmy's Quick Lunch has homemade daily food specials and desserts, and of course is home to the famous Jimmy Dog with everything. For an old-fashioned vanilla Coke while you are there too, Jimmy's Quick Lunch is a proud supporter of all the area sports teams and proud to serve your family generation to generation. Jimmy's Quick Lunch, located on 123 East Broad Street, downtown Hazelton. And tonight's game is brought to you by the nation's first cable company, Service Electric Cable TV and Communications, celebrating 75 years.
Trainer still tending to the injured Crestwood player. He's getting to his feet at this time. So play will resume shortly. But again, we talked about what the offense needs to do.
Dane Dell'Avaco is the injured Crestwood player, limping off, possibly a cramp.
Coming off under his own power, which is a good sign.
So after the injury timeout, Berwick's going to have it in the FNL Doors red zone. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Longer field doesn't exactly help because that needs to take your time off the clock.
Lear is going to run a quarterback draw straight up the middle. And Lear is going to be brought down. They're going to say shy of the goal line, but it is enough for Grand Central. Berwick first down.
Lear add to his rushing total. Grand Central first down. Bulldogs at the 1 or 2 yard line.
Urban busted through the line to stack up Lear on that 1st and goal.
Got to have more of a push from your offensive line. Nothing there.
A score from the truck. Cougars now leading Williamsport 21-7 in the 3rd. Here, Berwick looking to cut into a 33-14 deficit, have 2nd and goal. Lear trying to get in, and he's in for a 2 Italian guys. Pizzeria. Berwick touchdown.
Lear off the right side. Untouched really into the end zone, so the Bulldogs narrow the gap, and there you see it. Great job by Liam Carroll on the pull, making an effective block.
It looks like the Dogs are going to go for 2 here to try to make this an 11-point game. Lear rolls right, trying to get to that corner, and Crestwood will bring him down shy. Matt Sklarowski turned it back in for the negative 2-point play. We'll be back to Mountaintop right after this.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
At Harry's You Pull It, you get more. More money when junking your vehicle. The process is fast and we pay top dollar. More satisfaction knowing our state-of-the-art equipment fully recycles 100% of your vehicle. More savings. Find all the parts you need without paying full prices. For all things automotive, you get more at Harry's You Pull It. Visit WeGotUsed.com to learn more.
Bulldogs get a touchdown. Fail on the 2-point conversion. It's 33-20 Crestwood.
Marty Berwick. Lear 1-yard run right side. PAT, point after, failed 7 plays, 65 yards. Lear 4 rushes, 25 yards. Lear to Snyder, big pass play.
And this is Lazo picking up the short kickoff and getting it out near midfield.
Ball returned by Lazo, number 14. Comet ball 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking at the 9:41 left in the ball game, Berwick's defense needs to come up big here. I think what Crestwood would like to do is use the ground game to eat up some clock, as they will put the ball in play at their own 45. Berwick with 3 timeouts left. Surprised they didn't use one. Didn't need it, though. They made the touchdown.
And this is Rolls. Rolls gets 5 and into Berwick territory after 7.
Finally brought down by Everett Snyder, a sophomore. Big play on first down. And now the thought is we're going to use as much clock as we can, up by 13. What do you tell your defense to do? Go after the ball. It's wet out.
Barrett will get inside the 45 for a Grand Central first down.
By Barrett, 26. That's enough for a bigger long.
Barrett has had a big night for Crestwood. He picks up the first down there. That's Jake Kowalski replay. There you see it. Finally brought down by Billy Hansen.
This will be Lazo. And he is going to be dropped there by Everett Snyder, but not before he picks up a gain of 5.
Snyder, number 60.
Snyder with a good tackle, playing a decent game on defense for the Berwick Bulldogs. Right now, they need to make something happen defensively.
Loose football! Berwick is on it! Aiden George on the recovery.
Big recovery there. We talked about the defense making something happen. Recovered the fumble. Aiden George on the ball after that bad snap. Plenty of time left. Berwick with 3 timeouts. 7:52 left in the ball game. Start their offense at 47-yard line.
Lear slings it out to Hansen. Hansen cuts it back. He's got a first down and more. Billy Hansen still in bounds. Brought down inside the 20 for a Grand Central first down.
They've used that pass effectively. Short pass, right side. Here you see Hansen.
Snap it. There's a guy going on and off.
And I'll tell you what, he gets a nice, we talked about blocks downfield. Kishball makes a nice block. Didn't have to crush anybody, just one of those occupation blocks where he stays in front of them. As
come back to live action.
Winner on the carry.
Winner a short carry
44, one of the first comments
for a gain of about 2.
2nd and 8.
Bulldog offense has to make this happen quickly because of the time situation.
Lear looking for Hansen. Right there is Barrett. Football loose. Picked up by Kishba. And he's going to be pushed back.
What happened here as we have a flag down, I think we're going to have a roughing the passer again, as Berwick again went to the well with Hansen. That time great coverage. Barrett was right there, but we're going to have a roughing the passer penalty.
Sklarowski knocked it away, and at the time it was a big loss. But that roughing the passer again is going to hurt Crestwood. It'll be a 1st and goal via penalty. Grand Central first down. And again, quickly in this 4th quarter, Berwick in the FNL Doors red zone with the 1st and goal just inside the 10. Lear. He's to the end zone for a two Italian guys. Pizzeria Berwick touchdown.
Fake does it all, Marty. Made the fake inside the Winter. Kept the ball in there long enough that it fooled the defense. Is able to take it to the right side right there. And again, defensive end. Comes down. Somebody takes care of the drive. Somebody dives. Somebody has to take the quarterback. Nobody had Lear's. Kick up.
And the kick is good.
6:43 remains. The Berwick Bulldogs have fought their way back to make this a one-score game. We'll keep it here with the score. 33-27. Crestwood in front. And here we got to look at the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute season finale next week from right off of George Curry Way, Crispin Field in Berwick. Cougars, Bulldogs next Friday night at 7. Joe, if you're Coach Orlando and this staff, the rain seems to have calmed from where it was before when it was a downpour. A wet, damp Friday night in October. You've not had a great October so far. You could easily see your players pack it in. They have battled back to make this a one-score game with plenty of time remaining. 6:43 left in the fourth.
They have battled back, Marty. Took advantage of that bad snap by Crestwood. Recovered the fumble. Aiden George coming up big on defense. Let's see what the Bulldog defense can do on this possession.
And again, a short kick. Lazo is going to be brought down quickly. I believe that was Kishbaugh, Joe, that came down on special teams to bring him down.
I'll tell you what, downfield right now, that's good coverage. Lear, right side, 9-yard run after a good fake.
3-yard line.
Peters with the kick, 3 plays, 53 yards. Lear to Hansen, 34 yards. Aiden George with the fumble recovery. Bulldogs within striking distance with a 6:40 left in the ball game.
Landon, can you get Shuckers close to you? Just ask him.
Direct snap by Barrett right up the middle. Neville there on the tackle.
Barrett on the carry.
As Barrett gets
out to the 37-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Skylar Neville, a sophomore, makes that tackle. That's the fake Barrett runs. He, right side, makes the fake and then just tries to get his way up the field quickly. He did that for a touchdown earlier. This time the Berwick defense comes up, makes the stop after about 5-yard gain.
halfway through the fourth, 33-27 Crestwood. It's Barrett again. And Barrett will be brought down near the 40. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3.
Big 3rd down play.
Barrett again on the carry out to the 40-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
Carroll and Snyder in on the tackle there. Let's see what Crestwood comes up with.
Quick dump. Watch a quick dump throw. Watch that quick dump throw.
And Crestwood takes a timeout, leading by 6.
Make sure they watch the football.
It's Ram Shark Month. Hey guys, this is Ray.
And Jeff.
From Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Greater Hazleton. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are going to make you aware. We're donating $100 towards the cause for every car sold this month.
Help us reach our goal of $10,000 by selling 100 new cars.
Man, that's a lofty goal. How are you going to do it?
We're going to sell our cars for under invoice.
Holy smokes. And that's what we're going to do this October. So if you're in the market for a car, just remember there's Blaze Alexander. We do it for a cause, and this is a big one.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
After the Crestwood timeout, 3rd and 3, leading by 6. Bobble on the snap, and that may have blown up the timing. Berwick comes up on a tackle for loss.
Great job inside.
Believe that was Aiden George again, Joe.
5'11" freshman. Aiden George does a great job getting up the field there. He's come up big here in the fourth quarter. You got to stay on your side of the ball if you're defense here. 4th and about 6. Crestwood looking to punt it away.
And Barrett gets rid of it. And it's going to be fielded by Hansen. And Hansen is going to be knocked down near the 30. Rolls led the charge for Crestwood. But Berwick will get it at the 29-yard line. All 3 timeouts remaining and 4:29 left on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership fourth quarter clock.
Plenty of time, Marty. They've been working the short pass a little bit better in the second half, especially the ball in the flat.
And the other thing, Joe, Lear, 108 yards rushing, Winter, 100 yards rushing.
Over 200 yards with your quarterback and your running back.
1st and 10 Bulldogs. Down 6. Winter will get the carry. And he's going to gain about 3. 2nd and 7 from the 32.
As we said, there's plenty of time. You have to look at possession, make sure you have the football.
2nd and 7.
And they're actually going to get him the 33, so make it 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Winter. Lear rolls right, throws downfield, and Joe, that almost looked like it slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, it did. It wobbled to the sideline. Nothing there. He tried to sprint right. He was going to throw an out pass. Could be a little shorter. Doesn't need to be that deep.
He was looking for Hawkins, and that pass just came up way short. That's why I said it almost looked like it slipped out of his hands. So 3rd and 6 from the 33. Berwick, all 3 timeouts remaining and 3:57 left on the clock. Winter got just tackled by Bibla around the ankle. He is short by about a yard.
Winter, great job on the left side by the offensive line for Berwick. They turn it up.
4th and a long 1. Clock continues to run. Under 3.5 minutes remaining. Bo Orlando takes his first timeout. Down 6. We will keep it here.
Good timeout by Coach Orlando. Players were signaling they wanted to go for the first. Let's see what the play call is.
And I know coaches don't like to talk about moral victories, but win or lose, this Berwick staff has to be happy with this effort that they've gotten from this Berwick football team tonight. Like I said, with the weather conditions the way they were, you found yourself down 33-14. You could see teams that would pack it in and say, let's just get on the bus and warm up, but not Berwick. They've got it down to a 1-score game, and now a critical 4th and a long 1.
Yeah, and I think the other part that's a plus for the Berwick program, there are some younger players who really have stood out tonight, played very well.
One that comes to mind for me, Joe, especially defensively, has been freshman Aiden George.
Aiden George has played well. Let's see what the Bulldogs have in mind. They've moved the football. I don't know about a quarterback sneak here.
It's a long 1 from where that ball is marked. And Lear goes out of the gun through his hands. And he's going to be dropped for a loss, and Crestwood will hold on downs.
One of the things that I personally have a problem with, especially when the weather gets bad, or if you're going to do something off the running game, is your quarterback is 5-6 yards deep, and the center has to snap the ball. It's a little rainy out, wet. I think you have to, even if that's your offense, you have to have occasion where you get under the center. Whether it's bad weather, whether it's a short yardage situation, but that's me. As I said, the pistol, the shotgun, all that stuff where the quarterback is back 5 to 7 yards, but the center has to make a good snap. And then he has to make a block, Marty. So Bulldogs turn it over on that fumble.
Lincoln Biblo is the injured Crestwood player, as you can see, leaving under his own power. Berwick has 2 timeouts remaining, 3:22 on the clock, but Crestwood has it at the Berwick 26, 1st and 10.
Berwick, and as you said, 2 timeouts. They can stop the clock twice, but right now it's a tough situation. Crestwood can take their time. They use the ground game, which they have used effectively tonight. In fact, both teams have moved the ball effectively on the ground.
This is Swank, and he is lot of loose football picked up by Berwick.
Let's go!
Running with the football is Chris Bowman. Down the sideline, hauled down inside the 20.
Ball came out.
Let's go!
The ball just came out directly. Snyder, who's played a nice game, right here, you're going to see it. Right there. Great hit. Excellent job of tackling. Caleb May, another sophomore, makes the hit. Ball in the air. Snyder takes it down the field. And he's at the 20-yard line. So the Bulldogs have an opportunity here after that good hit.
And credit Sklarowski for Crestwood to give the Comets a chance defensively.
He tracked him down, he did. Caleb May with a nice hit.
So they're officially going to say that Snyder stepped out of bounds at the 28. 1st and 10. 3:06 remaining. 2 timeouts for each team. Winner dances, gets inside the 25 to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Picks up decent yardage on that first play. First down play off the right side. So big turnover.
Bad snap! Lear lost the football! Still loose! Crestwood up with it. Logan rolls.
They blew the whistle, call him down!
Crestwood ball rolls, 21 recovered.
I have never seen a 5 ever again. Tell him to walk away from me.
Rolls with a great job of the recovery. Let's see here. I guess the Comets have recovered.
Well, we have a conference. Berwick has probably both units out on the field. Waiting to hear. You could hear the Berwick coaches to our right saying they heard the whistle blow, meaning when Lear jumped on it, an official stopped play. But the ball scored it out now, and Jay Rowan says 1st down, Crestwood.
Gillette Steam.
The call is that the fumble recovery stands. So the Comets will put it in play after that recovery by Rolls. Another big play by that Crestwood defense.
And Rolls will get the carry. No gain.
Right side now, Crestwood wants to use the clock. They'd like to pick up a couple first downs here.
And it looks like Berwick will take their second timeout, stopping the clock at 2:19 remaining here in the fourth. And let's get back to that fumble recovery by Berwick and marching down the sideline. If the score stays the way it is, I think a lot of credit needs to go to Matt Sklarowski for hustling down Snyder and giving Crestwood a chance defensively.
You ran him down, Marty. You're right. Didn't give up, and that's huge. And obviously right now looks real big.
So the officials again are meeting, but the offensive play's already gone. They
The ball was put in play, so there's no way that a change can be made. And some people in the press box were saying the whistle had blown, but officials made the call.
Now, if you're Coach Orlando, one timeout remaining. You get a stop here on second down to use it then, or do you wait for a possible third down?
I'd wait till the third down to use it, but let's see what happens here. If they make a big stop,
so 2nd and 10, and this will be Barrett. Barrett, grabbed by Hansen. And dropped for a gain across the 45 to the 47. As you suggested, it looks like Coach Orlando's going to hold for third down to use that final timeout.
He is. The clock goes below 2 minutes.
And just looking at the play clock, Joe, it looks like they can snap it at about 1:30 and still get it off in time. Big play here. Barrett mentioned the Rolls, check the clock. Down to 5, and they'll snap it to Barrett. Broke one tackle. Barrett leans forward. He's shy of midfield. Berwick takes their final timeout with 1:25 remaining.
Timeout.
Play looked like it was going outside, turned it inside. Bulldog defender up the field, missed the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, it is 4th down from the Crestwood 49. They have to get to the Berwick 47, so it's 4th and 4. We've seen Crestwood use a lot of motion in the past to try to draw a team off sides. Do you line up offensively, come with some motion, see if you can draw Berwick off sides?
Definitely, and that's the discussion on the offensive side. The defensive side discussion is don't move until the ball moves. Also, the second line defensively, be aware that 5 yards is needed for that first down. I mean, chess game as they come out.
And it is Rogers that's going to come out. I'm thinking they're going to line up to try to draw the defense, offside.
I do too. I think Rogers is going to.
And it looked like a lineman for Crestwood jumped.
He did.
And it'll make it 4th and 9. Now I think Crestwood will be punting this one away.
Procedure against the Comets, going to back it up 5.
Now with no timeouts, you talked about it earlier in the game, this may be a chance to go for the punt,
I think here, maybe you need to put the rush on, Marty. See what, the ball's a little slippery. We've seen that.
And Barrett got it away quickly. And it's going to take a Crestwood roll. And it keeps rolling. And finally the officials will stop it, but not before it gets to the Berwick 13. Minute 13 remaining, no timeouts left for the Bulldogs.
What do? Number one, you use the sideline as much as you can. Obviously, if you're going to use a run, whether it be a draw-type play or Lear takes it to the corner, you have to try to get it out of bounds if you're going outside. You have to stop the clock. Can't do it with timeouts.
And you've got to be aware that if you get tackled in bounds but get the first down, the clock will stop to move the chains, but you got to hustle to the line.
The offense has to hustle the line no matter what at this point. When you're under 2 minutes, you're at 1:13, no timeouts, you have to go.
Short pass to Kishbaugh, out of his reach, incomplete.
Yeah, that pass was thrown inside, needs to be thrown toward the sideline. Give Kishbaugh a chance to take it out. Used a couple seconds there, but they used the down, so we're looking at 2nd and 10.
As you see, 1:11 left on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
Double slot.
And in and out of the hands of Hawkins. Looked like he was trying to get himself out of bounds. He didn't have control of the ball.
Exactly. He was trying to catch the ball and knew he had to get out of bounds. So we're looking at 3rd down here.
So 3rd down and 10 from the 13. 1:07 left on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Bulldogs down 6.
Come out with double slot.
Lear. Now he's going to roll left, being pressured. And he's going to step out of bounds, and he's going to lose yardage as we had an official go down. And looks like they're going to say he lost maybe a yard, but it's going to be 4th down and long.
I know you want to throw the ball down the field, but again, not a lot of time to do that. So we're going to have a 4th down here.
Looks like they'll officially say he lost a yard. So 4th and 11 from the 12. He has to get to the 23 for a first down on this 4th down play.
Trips right, lone receiver left.
Lear. He's going down the middle of the field, and it's going to be picked off by Lazo.
Yeah, desperation throw, really, Marty. Didn't have a receiver near the ball. He was just trying to get it downfield, hoping for a call on a pass interference or a great catch by a receiver. Didn't happen. So Crestwood will look to run out the clock. Credit Crestwood with doing a nice job offensively, hanging in there. Credit Sklorowski with a huge defensive play for Crestwood. And credit the Bulldogs for coming back after being down by 19.
Berwick's opponent next week has found themselves trailing Williamsport in the 4th, 24-21. We'll have that game here on WILN next Friday night in our season finale. Crestwood will finish on the road at North Pocono.
Marty, Bulldogs are going to drop to 2-7. I know they're going to be looking to try to come up with a W or a win next week against the Cougars.
And if the score stays the same, Joe, pretty similar situation for Dennis Bookman and his Cougars. They're also going to look to finish this campaign in a positive note with a victory.
Exactly right, Marty. Should be a good one as the clock winds down.
Crestwood goes to 5-4 with the victory. They've had losses this year, Joe, to Valley View, Dallas, Wyoming area, and Wilkes-Barre area. So maybe the schedule or the record a little bit different than the way Crestwood's been playing. The only thing that I think would be a concern is you get going along and you get into playoff action, the loss of Shedlock to injury.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. But, you know, they dropped 3 or 4 in a row at the beginning of the season. They've come back and won 5 out of the last 6, I believe. So they're playing well.
And for Berwick, as we said, There is no such thing as moral victories, but I think something to build on for Bo Orlando and his staff. This Berwick team, really, they could have been on the bus by now. They made this a ball game, and they really made Crestwood earn it, and especially that hustle play by Matt Sklarowski after the fumble return by Everett Snyder that got it down inside the Crestwood 30 in the late stages.
Yeah, I think there was a couple things with Berwick. Obviously, struggling this year, but they've had some underclassmen tonight that have played very well in all season. Their younger teams, junior varsity teams, doing well. So I think there's some things that are positive for the program. I know after a lot of success, it's tough to really get involved with the program, with people in the community. But I think there are some good things that are happening. Just happened to hit a down year.
So we're going to say goodnight from Mountaintop. We got to thank our production crew that suffered through the elements tonight to bring us some great shots of this exciting game between the Comets and the Bulldogs. Thank you to them. Led by our director, Barry J.S. Stats by Jim Burns. For Mike Sosar, Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Join us next Friday night for the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Week, our regular season finale, as we'll head down George Curry Way to Crispin Field as the Berwick Bulldogs will play host to the Hazelton Area Cougars. We'll be on the air next Friday night at 7. Your final score tonight on senior night, Crestwood 33, Berwick 27. This has been a WILN Sports Special presentation, and good night from Mountaintop.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.